What is going on, guys? It is Dylan here. Today we'll be going over a technical analysis on the ticker symbol TSLA, Tesla. Before we get into the resistances, supports, indicators, price action, levels, and more importantly, the psychology of the stock, I just want to let you guys know that I am bullish on the company, right? I do think that Tesla is going to keep growing over the years as they are the staple of EVs, which is an emerging market. So with that being said, let's hop right into the technical analysis. So you do see right away that we do have a descending resistance, which my lines are a little crooked right now. Let me just put them to like that. Okay, just like that. So we have a descending resistance into a support, of this 539 level. So you could say this is a descending, descending triangle. But what I think is another fair argument is that we're forming a bull flag. Nonetheless, if we are forming each one of these patterns, this is the flagpole, right, of this big, long, vigorous uptrend. So this is a bullish flag. What is a bullish flag? A big, vigorous uptrend, a buying frenzy. Looks like a flagpole, big, long flagpole like this. And we finally are seeing a pullback, right? And we could just hop right back into this nice uptrend. So I do think showing you that is valuable. So before we hop into the other indicators, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want more of these kind of videos. So you do see we are 50 on the RSI, so that is good. I do like to see my stock in the 50 to 70 range generally, so that is good. The volume is, it died down. We definitely want to see it pick back up, but you see when we're in this big drop, a big reason to this very big drop right here is because a decrease in volume starting like really right here where we started consolidating around that 900 level, some heavy resistance, but right here we really kicked into serious low volume. Okay, and it did hurt us. Then right when we started to see some big bars, right, we picked back right up. So I do want to see some volume confirmation, and I do believe honestly that if we do break out of this downwards resistance, and it's not a head fake, right, we don't come up and get a candle or two above it, then get rejected by the 50 and come right back. Like if we get a nice strong wide bar through this resistance, close above it, right, get above the 50, I I do think there will be a lot of volume, and I don't think the shorts will stay in the stock too much longer. The people that got in right around here and are still holding short shares, I just don't see anyone really doing that, right? It'd be quite dumb to hold through that, so I don't think there will be that much short interest if we do break this for a short term of things. Okay, so let's go to the hourly. So you do see on the hourly, let me delete these lines, by the way, just so it's a more clear view of the price. So on the hourly, we did break out of this clean pattern, symmetrical wedge. Okay, we broke out of that symmetrical wedge, and we got a nice price target. It hit actually almost perfectly. It almost looks like almost hit perfect. This to the estimate that a lot of people do. I like to cut it a little short just so I'm not caught in early, but from there, we formed a little bit of a flag, long flag, broke beneath it, okay, and then from there, we had another descending wedge. And from there, it looks like we're flagging out. So what is a flag? Well, I just described it. So, this could have some upside to the up or the down. Okay, but it normally is a bullish upside kind of, I can't think, sorry, continuation, bullish continuation. So, it does kind of look like a descending wedge as well. So keep an eye on this. This chart does really respect patterns, and people do like to get in on these nice little rips, and it is very clean pattern speaking. And if we break this to the upside, we could potentially test this 716 712 resistance, and potentially make that support from there, as we have been doing that. Okay, so you see a set of lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, and with that, of course, lower highs. Okay, so lower lows and lower highs is the definition of an uptrend, and from here on out, this has been a downtrend, and we have reverted to that. Okay, and that is bullish in the grand scheme of things. That is stair stepping, right, to higher prices. So if we can get above this resistance, make it some support that really would continue this nice trend, and from there we could see some new highs potentially, and this bullish flag might be the nice setup for that. But in the counter argument, we break down to this descending wedge, and then from there, we just go lower into this flag, which I don't have marked up. I forgot to delete the lines. We just go lower into this flag and find some support. It's not out of the question, but there's a lot of possibilities. So I do think that presenting this video was in need. I'm gonna go over to the 4-hourly. Hope you guys do find some value from this. You do see on the 4-hourly we got a tweezer bottom, so you get two candles that reject the same price range, right? It's a dollar off or so, but that is a tweezer bottom nonetheless, and you do like to see that because that is the support line of this descending support. So that is nice. Maybe some people perhaps getting in long here. I think it's a little too soon to say, but on the 4-hourly, we did get a golden cross on the 50-day moving average and the 9-day. 9-day for the short term of things, 50-day for the mid-term of things. So it does look very nice. I do like that, but we got to keep an eye on that 200-day MA, as we did get above it momentarily and got rejected. Right? If we do get above this 200-day MA, it does look pretty primed and ready with the volume confirmation, if we do get a volume confirmation, right? Especially some volume like this. I could see a very nice run up to, potentially the lower consolidation phase of this 820 range. If we see a nice volume confirmation, the charts are set up. Okay, so let's go to the 15-minute just to wrap up the video. Is a more day trader, minute point of things. So serious gap edge here. So one of my concerns is that the market completely just goes to the downside, but I do think that Monday potentially could be nice just on a technical standpoint. I feel like just looking at the chart, we could go up more even though we've just been gapping up. We have a nice bullish engulfing on the daily for the NASDAQ, which we will go over. Why not? This really will reflect on Tesla 100%. So you do see that on the daily for the NASDAQ, we have a big bullish engulfing. This candle completely engulfs the prior. And if you do look the last time we had that, this was right here. Okay, let me mark that up right there. Right, so you see the bullish engulfing right there, and we had more of a significant gap up, if I am not wrong, maybe. Well, for the gains, but if you look at the gap ups, it does seem that that kind of helped and contributed to it. But I know the NASDAQ is a very broad thing. It's definitely hard to predict, but that is a bullish sign. Even though we did go up a lot in a short-term pullback, wouldn't be surprising if we don't just gap down and just see some pullbacks from there. But you do see on the SPY, which I do think is very interesting, guys. So on the SPY, on the daily chart, you do see that I already have this mapped up. Okay, this is a rising wedge, and we did break to the upside on this, and this has been forming for a year now. So as much as the market is inflated, there's money printed in, and it can't go forever. The SPY looks like it's ready to rip. It's already gone up, a good, $10 since, but it does look like we can continue. That doesn't mean we'll just go up from here, but it is very clean, and bigger patterns yield bigger results. Okay, so going back to Tesla, keep an eye on the bull flag, keep an eye on the resistances and support. That is not Tesla, but with that being said, guys, I do appreciate you sticking to this point of the video. Nonetheless, if you do like this kind of content, like, subscribe, comment, all that. I really do appreciate all the love you guys been showing me. It does mean a lot, and you guys definitely are the reason I make these. I hope you can find some value from this video, and with saying that, guys, take it easy. I'm out. Peace.